Fire fall forward, the life-changing speech you'll wish you heard sooner. Fire you think safety is smart. That security is strength. That, having something to fall back on, means you're prepared. But the truth is, playing it safe is the fastest way to lose. Nothing worthwhile in life happens without risk. Nothing. You're not here to play small. You're not here to settle. As Mandela said, there is no passion to be found in living a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. But people will try to convince you otherwise. They'll say, make sure you have something to fall back on, just in case. But let me ask you, why would you fall back, when you can fall forward? If you fall back, you land in fear. If you fall forward, you fall into your future. And yeah, it's going to be hard. There will be moments when you'll question everything. You'll fail. You'll lose. You'll be embarrassed. You'll suck at something. And that's exactly how you grow. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Without passion, you'll never start. Without failure, you'll never evolve. Remember that IQ puzzle with the 9 dots. You couldn't solve it unless you went outside the box. That's the secret to everything. The real game changer: stop fearing the edge. Live on it. Dreams are powerful, but dreams without goals, they're just daydreams. Do you know how many times Reggie Jackson struck out? 2,600 times. But that's not what people remember. They remember the home runs. They remember the courage to keep swinging. Edison failed over 1,000 times. You don't know the failures, you only know the light bulb. Because one breakthrough cancels 1,000 breakdowns. And you will fail. Let me say that again, you will fail. At some point in your journey, you're going to fall flat. You'll doubt yourself. You'll feel lost. And you'll want to quit. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the doorway to it. Early in my career, I auditioned for the perfect role. A Broadway musical. Everything lined up, except for one thing: I couldn't sing. I didn't get the part. I walked out of that theater bruised, but not broken. Because I wasn't going to fall back. I prepared for the next audition. And the next. And the next. I failed. And failed. And failed again. But I didn't stop showing up. I prayed. I worked. I refused to fold. Because there's an old saying, if you hang around the barbershop long enough, eventually, you're gonna get a haircut. And I did. 30 years later, I performed on the exact same stage where I failed that first audition. That's what fall forward means. You've got the talent. You've got the training. But do you have the guts to fail? Because if you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. Imagine your final moments. You're on your deathbed. And standing around you are ghosts. The ghosts of your unrealized dreams. The ghosts of your untapped gifts. They're disappointed. Angry. Why? Because they came to you for life. They waited for you to act. But now, because you didn't, they die with you. Let me ask you this: how many ghosts will be standing around your bed? This world needs you. I just came back from South Africa, beautiful country, yes, but so many places filled with suffering. Poverty. Hopelessness. But it's not just there. The Middle East needs you. Alabama needs you. Tennessee. Philly. The world. We need your light. We don't need perfect. We need present. We need people who show up. Who give. Who try. Whether it's your time, your talent, your kindness, your energy, or your truth, whatever you've got, what are you going to do with it? Last lesson. Sometimes failure is the only way to find your way. I started as a pre-med student. Failed out of morphogenesis. Tried pre-law. Failed. Tried journalism. Lost interest. My grades. A 1.8 GPA. I got politely asked to take time off. I hit rock bottom. Until one day in 1975, in my mum's beauty shop, a woman I'd never met before, he looked at me and said, "I have a prophecy. You're going to speak to millions. And you know what? She was right. Through my films, through my work, I've spoken to millions. But none of that would have happened if I didn't fail. Taking risks isn't about jumping blindly. It's about knowing what you know, and being open to what you don't. The people you love, the chances you take, the faith you carry, that's what defines you. So don't hold back. Don't play small. Don't sit out. Fall forward. Every time.